What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to show you guys a small little tiny collection I got of Godzilla dolls. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. I've always been a huge Godzilla fan since I was a little boy, man. I love Godzilla, and I always wanted to collect Godzilla dolls, like just all figures, just a whole massive fucking like museum of figures and shit, dude. like so badly, but over the years, I had a few Godzillas here and there when growing up, but then I always lost them and shit like that with all the moving around I'd done as a kid and stuff. So lately, I think it was like 3 years ago, I picked up one of the NECA figures of Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, which is an awesome figure. I really like this figure, but I'm going to show you another one too that I have. It's a very small one of a Millennium Godzilla. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you right now. Here we go. Okay, first one. Bam. Millennium Godzilla. It's not exactly the Godzilla 2000 one, but it was the only one that was the closest to the Millennium Godzilla that I picked up on. It was actually in a street fair going on that they had in Astoria, Queens. And I saw Godzilla's there. I went fucking nuts. I had to pick up something. So, and this was actually the only Millennium Godzilla that they had. I mean, you can tell it's Millennium Godzilla. It's not actually Godzilla 2000 one because he's not green. He should be like a very dark green, but he has the purple spikes here, the plates. But yeah, it looks really fucking cool. I mean, they didn't do any detailing on the eyes at all. They just freaking painted the eyes the same color as his teeth and his claws and stuff. So the claws on the feet here. I mean, they didn't really do a fantastic job, but at least it looks really fucking cool for a small figure. It does, and it's actually a lot of detailing in his skin though, like on his body. The plates, they're not the greatest, but they are very detailed, and like, you know, as far as they are. Like you can see. Hold on, let me see if I could focus this camera. There we go. You can see he's pretty detailed. I mean, except for the eyes. The mouth is kind of detailed. Look at that. I can't focus. Come on. And hopefully you can see that. Maybe not. I don't think it's going to focus. But you can see in the mouth right there, see? It's got some detailing. You can see something there. You can see a tongue and everything. But, I mean, it's not the greatest. He does articulate, but very little. He doesn't do a lot. Yeah, see, he doesn't really do a lot. He just moves up and down. His elbows can't move. His elbows are locked in like that. And his legs do move, but very tight. Not so much. And his tail doesn't move at all. So his tail is going to be like that. But yeah, this is a really cool looking figure. I really like it. I wish it was exactly the Godzilla 2000 one, but you know, it's not exactly Godzilla. But it's not exactly the 2000 one, but it's still the Millennium Godzilla because he has the purple plates. So, and what's cool is that the new Godzilla and Kong movie that's coming out, New Empire, Godzilla has an upgrade, and he has an evolution. He's I guess evolutionized, I guess, if you want to call it that. He definitely evolved into something much more powerful, and he has now what do you call that? Magenta. He has magenta color now in his plates. And his, like, it's coming out of his skin, sort of like that, like kind of like Shin Godzilla. Like he seems to be more powerful now. So yeah, it definitely looks cool. I do can't wait to see that. But yeah, this is the Millennium Godzilla. This was the first Godzilla I picked up before I picked up any other Godzilla, and that's about it. So yeah. Rawr. Okay, next up, we have... Dun, 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 you ready for it? Bam! Whoa. Okay, wow, he's so big in this camera. We have the Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, the NECA figure. Now this shit looks really good. It's not perfect. It's not like a really movie quality type of like replica. But he looks really freaking good compared to like dolls when we were kids. I mean, you compare these new figures to the figures when we were kids. This is by far definitely more movie accurate. You know, and these articulate a lot. They upgraded on their figures a lot with articulation. Like even small little features over here in the tail moves. Like they have like I think it's ball joints. I think they're all ball joints all over the place. I mean, he's got them everywhere in the neck, in the arms, the elbows, to the fingers. His fingers actually move. That's just really freaking cool. But yeah, this figure is gorgeous. I saw this in a Target, and I just had to get my hands on it. I had to. I was like, oh shit, Godzilla? No, yeah. No, it wasn't a Target. Oh my god, I'm mistaken. It was a GameStop. That's right. It was sitting in a GameStop that I went to in Harlem, and I saw him sitting up there all the way in the top shelf. He was way up in the top shelf, and they had other Godzilla figures and stuff like that. But it wasn't Godzilla. It was other, monsters that he fights and stuff like that. So I was like, no, this is the only Godzilla I want. But he looks really cool. Look at the plates. The plates are actually really detailed. I like that, and it goes all the way to the tail. Like it looks really nice. I mean, his tail articulates a lot, except for right here. Right here is where it stops, and then it's just this I don't know what you call it. It just doesn't move. It's just firm. It doesn't move at all. I mean, it actually. Wait, hold on. I think it was like a. What do you call it? Oh yeah, I think it does actually turn. But you know what? I don't want to mess with it because I had it in a way that I want to keep it, and this shit was a fucking brutal ass nightmare to get on this tail. That's one thing they don't mention about that on the box. But yeah, he articulates very well. I mean, look at that. His fingers move up and down here. His thumb doesn't move, but that's okay. His mouth closes up and down. That is so cool. I really love this Godzilla figure. This is by far actually the best Godzilla figure I've ever had. Out of all the Godzilla figures I had growing up, I actually had that giant, that really big, freaking massive Godzilla from '98 from Toys R Us back in the days. I totally forgot what happened to that shit. That's long lost now. I wish it wasn't, because that thing was freaking cool. Even though it's not Godzilla, it's freaking Zilla. I don't know why they designed him that way for the movie, but it's still a good movie for what it was. But anyways, this one looks really freaking cool. So this is the Godzilla from the Heisei era. I really like the Heisei era Godzilla. He does really look freaking nice. His articulation in the arms are really good. You know what? Does his knees move? No, his knees don't move. I didn't remember that. But the one thing though about this the NECA figure of the Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, his claws are bluish. They're like a blue color, which is really weird. I don't know why the hell they did that. But look at the detailing in the mouth too. The mouth is really, really good. They detailed his mouth really good. The teeth and everything, like you can see the dark colors into like shadowing, and then you see the tongue. This is actually well detailed. His eyes are pretty detailed too. They're not really perfect. I mean, this one looks like it's kind of like they missed the the center of the eye there. They forgot to paint that in there, but it does actually look really good. Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, like I said, compared to Godzilla figures when we were kids, this shit is way better looking. Way better looking. His plates are kind of like rubbery, but that's actually movie accurate, because in the costumes they wore, when they wore the Godzilla costumes, the suit, the plates weren't hard. They were actually flimsy. They were always flopping. Flopping around. And that's because they didn't want them to break, of course, But it still looked good. Well, yeah, see, you could articulate his tail a lot. Look right there. See how it spins around? Each part right here can spin around into different positions. So you could do a lot of movements with his tail. Swing him around and stuff like that. It's really freaking cool. I mean, I really love this figure. This figure is really, really good. compared to a lot of figures out there since we were kids, especially. But anyways, but yeah, he is really freaking good, man. He looks really good. I really like this. So yeah, these are my Godzilla figures. I just felt like showing you guys, since the new Godzilla -1 came out and the new Godzilla, the new Empire is coming out, Godzilla Kong New Empire is coming out. I felt like I needed to show you guys my little mini collection here. I only have 2 so far, but I will definitely be getting more. Definitely. I can't wait. I need to get more. I definitely really want to get Godzilla 2000. That model is definitely the one I really want to get. And also the Showa era. I want a Showa era Godzilla too. I think I want the Godzilla versus Mothra one. I think that's the one I really want too. But yep, I gotta get King Ghidorah also. Ghidorah and Mecha. Alright, well, my freaking phone overheated, so it's totally stopped and shit like that. And so I was in the middle of saying that I gotta get Mecha Godzillas and stuff like that. King Ghidorah, Mecha Godzilla, I gotta get Space Godzilla. I gotta get all the monsters. Destroyer. I gotta get them all. Muto. What was the other one from Godzilla 2000? Orca. Was it Orca? Yeah. Orca. I gotta get that one too. Definitely gotta get those. But yeah, my Godzilla collection is, you know, it's small, but it's beginning. So yeah, just want to show you guys. And that's gonna be it. Peace.